It's me, Marlz44, and I'm here with another interview. We'll be interviewing myself, so I'll have somebody asking me the questions. Welcome back, TGWG343. Didn't screw it up this
You're
time.
gonna get it right, solidly, quickly, one of these days, good sir.
Alright,
One
so
of these days.
he'll be asking me the questions for the SmashMasters tourney, the interview. So, yeah, go ahead.
You see, he was gonna talk with himself, but then he felt a little sad, so I asked, could I do it?
That didn't happen, but okay, go ahead and.
They don't need to know that! You heard nothing! So, Marlz, was it? What character or characters do you main in particular?
I mean Rob, Mario. I wish I had the whole roster popped up right now. I should have probably opened it to remember who I main, but
And a slow clap for you, good sir.
but yes, I
A
made
slow
Rob and
clap
Mario.
for you.
I made Rob and Mario. I use Zelda and Donkey Kong quite a bit as well. And Olimar. Sorry, Theo.
Oh, get out! Get out! You are literally the worst in the tournament.
The guy who hates
Hi,
Olimar.
Olimar. No one loves you.
I've been using Sheik a lot lately as well. I tried using Diddy Kong, it didn't work. So no one will be seeing that. And I've been practicing with Greninja too. And I'm not too bad with Dark Pit, Bowser Jr., Gandorf. I have a big variety of characters that I use, but my mains.
You could have just said you play most of the roster.
I play half of the roster, but my mains are Rob and Mario.
You play half the roster, either the ones that can suicide easy, or the too dark, too edgy characters. Got it.
Yeah, I'll be pulling Marley's all day in this tournament. It'll be interesting.
Marley's all day, every day.
Alright.
So, the game's been out for a while now. What do you think of it?
I think it is incredible, by far the best Smash Bros. Game that has been released yet. The art is beautiful, the speed and like fraps and stuff are beautiful, just the music's beautiful, the characters are awesome, most of them. I'm not a big fan of Duck Hunt Dog, but I do respect him.
That's right, echo what everyone else is saying. Except Duck Hunt Dog, that is a little rude. Just because he uses dog, that is animal cruelty, my good sir.
I don't really like his playstyle, but that's just me.
You're gonna get swimmingly with certain other members of this tourney.
but yeah, I think the game is incredible, and I think this is like the best Smash Brothers has ever been, and might be the best it will be, considering what's gonna happen. But yeah, I think Smash Wii U is incredible.
Indeed it is, my good sir, indeed it is. If you want to know my full thoughts on it, however...
Oh my gosh.
Plugging
Plug.
my own
Alright.
interview in another interview. Yeah, I'm sorry. But the question is, how long have you been playing Smash Bros. For? What game did you get into the series in?
I actually got into the series in the Nintendo 64. So I've been playing ever since the N64 one was out. I never actually had...
You're old.
I've never actually had a cartridge of the game though, so my first actual game that I had was Melee. That's when I got to play it on my own time. I used to use my cousin's Nintendo 64 and play with him, and I think most of the time I would lose, because I was fairly new to the game as well. But yeah, I really got into it in Melee, and I started getting a lot better in Brawl, where I learned more about the competitive scene and everything. You know, and this one I'm just like, okay, bring the competitive on.
Kicked by a meal, admit it.
And then in this one I'm like, all right, let's bring this competitive on. So I've been playing since, you know, the beginning, but my first game that I played Melee, like the first game that I had, I meant, not played. Anyways, yeah, sorry. I like going into
In
depth.
this entire history of Smash, you developed your own move, the Marley. Beautiful.
Basically.
Speaking of techniques, certain characters have techniques. What are your favorite types of characters?
I think my favorite types of characters are the ones that can combo like Nuenoro. I love doing that to people. Just combo, 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 combo. And
Combo
spiking.
combo?
Definitely, spiking is one of my favorite things as well.
Ah, so you pull Evans quite a lot. That is nice to hear.
And that is actually why I like using Donkey Kong a lot, with his two different spikes. Most of the time I spike with the
I thought he had
forward
three
air.
different. He has 3 different spikes.
He does? Alright, I didn't know. I thought he had...
Down air, forward air, and side B.
I did not know the side B could spike. Thank you for that.
What I heard it does. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I thought...
from, actual players' mouths.
I think I tried it and it didn't work, but I must have been in the wrong position for... but yeah, I like spikers and comboers, so... Yeah,
I don't know, YouTube
that's a good way.
correct us if
I'm
we're
not...
wrong.
I know how to camp, but I prefer not to. I try to camp a little bit when I'm down low, but that's a completely different
So
story.
you avoid pulling the Billy. That is nice to know.
I avoid getting smashed. I try to, and then I pull a Marley. But yeah, go ahead.
So, sounding by it, you've played Smash Bros. For quite a bit. How often do you play Smash Bros. Actually?
How often? A lot.
A lot?
A lot. Even when I had Melee, I used to spam the crap out of the game and just try to get better and better. Yeah, I've been huge on the Smash Bros. Series. I mean, there are other series that I prefer over it, but Smash Bros. Was a series I could always...
There are other series you prefer over Smash? Blasphemy!
But Smash Bros. Was always a series I could continuously play and not get bored of it. Even if it was... Like, I could play for a few hours, and then the next day I could play for a few more hours, whereas some other games, I'd go back to it in a month. In Smash, I wouldn't do that. I'd play quite a lot during every day. So, yeah, a lot, basically. Every day, mostly.
Is a lot, my good sir. That is the message. That's the message here.
Best way to put it, almost every day. So
you can write a history essay on
better.
this because a lot definitely means a lot. But when you do you play with yourself or do you play with friends? Do you fight for glory?
Alright, well that's a little bit of a personal question there, sorry. I used to play with myself a lot. I can't even say that with a straight face. Oh Jesus.
I don't regret nothing.
Yeah, I used to play.
Poor choice of grammar there.
I used to play Smash with myself a lot. When I played Melee, and even at the beginning of Brawl 2, I prefer playing with friends too, and that's why I have been playing more often. I think the only things that kept me playing Melee and Brawl by myself was just the lots of things that you can do by yourself, like the event modes and such. And the classic mode and adventure mode, those are fun. And the Subspace Emissary for Brawl. So playing Smash by yourself wasn't too hard with those ones, but with this one I find it's very, very... I like to play with others more. Definitely. So it is a play with others game.
They've
I
expanded
prefer...
more of the single player, but I don't know. I just think they've made the online better, and that just... Online, that is all.
Yeah, the single player they expanded, but I preferred Melee's and Brawl single player over this one. I don't like this one as much, just because it doesn't give... It's harder to play Smash by yourself in this one for some reason, for me. I don't know, there's something with it.
It's just because the online looks shinier.
But, yeah, I prefer playing with friends overall, so... Yeah, my explanations are long.
When you make friends, you've got to make a few enemies. And yes, your explanations are long, so that's why I'm cutting you short here so we can move on. So, when you have friends, you have enemies. And I assume in these tournaments, there are gonna be people you want to beat the living hell out of. What would they be?
Well, not really beat the living hell out of. I'm pretty sure the question was, who do you want to fight? But
I'm pretty sure I'm wording it what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is who would you like to fight the most, which translates to me, who do you want to beat the hell out of? Tell me I'm wrong.
To be honest, I'd love to fight everyone in this tournament, but the people I really, really want to fight are the people that I got are new, and I got my ass handed to me in Brawl, which is Link14 and the new person Pidgey01, the new girl. I've never fought her.
Get in there, Marley.
I've never fought her, but she's a competitive Smash player, so I'd really like to, and I'd really like to fight Link14 and see what he's like in this game, because he 3-stocked me in Brawl. He was very, very good, like insanely good. But I've gotten better too, so I mean, I'd love to fight Rider of Lightning. I'd love to fight T-Raz. I'd love to fight a Blaze Apple, because they're all really good too. But I do fight them quite a bit, so those two overall. That was it.
Well, you sound like when you were talking there that you have got better than you were at Brawl. And by that, I assume you mean you probably think you can go pretty far in this tourney, right? How far would you like to go?
I would, like, I'd be happy just hitting the semifinals and then, like, losing that and then losing the loser semifinals and I'd be out. I'd be happy with that. So that's actually as far as I'd like to go, but I think I will at least go past. I think I can make it past round 1 and 2, which would mean I'd be in semis. So I think I can do it. I'm confident in myself with that. So I think I will make it to the semis, and that's where I want to go. I got faith in myself.
Do you believe in yourself?
I believe in myself. I'm really feeling it.
The me that believes in you.
I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling these semis finals.
Are you really believing it?
I'm really.
Are you a believer? Couldn't leave her if you tried.
Yeah. All right.
That's an inspirational man right here.
All right. So that's about it for the interview. Thank you for interviewing me, Theo. It was greatly appreciated.
It was to save you from interviewing yourself. Nothing more.
Yeah.
You sad human.
Yeah. That would have been funny, interviewing myself. But yes, so thank you guys for joining us, and thank you, Theo, for interviewing me, and we will see you guys in the next interview. Bye.
Bye.